Looks like everything is going good right now. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes for for everyone to go ahead and join up on the stream right now.
Good. No, I'm just trying to.
All good. Nah, everything seems to be going good so far. Let us know too if the audio quality is coming in nice and crispy.
How you doing, Isaias?
I am very tired. It's been a long, long day.
It
I'm
has
trying to
been.
rush through, get through everything right, and
No, I
do
get
it.
you.
But honestly, I was surprised at fucking the shopping spree.
Yeah, right. Absolutely insane.
Like you would think at like what was it, 3,000?
3,700 last
Yes,
night.
yes, yes, yes.
Now it's at 4,300, which is the largest prize pot we have ever had.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell Brew right now, like you've been dethroned.
Not yet. No one's claimed it yet.
I mean, at this point, it's eventually someone's gonna do it, whether it stacks again.
Oh no, yeah, it's definitely a matter of time, but hopefully the winner is there next week.
So honestly, like, I don't understand like why like some people like again like you're already there. Like when you place your order, you already like you're entered into it, right? We blasted on like every single social media page, but again, like it's maybe just people like being like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna win. There's no way I'm gonna be able to go out and qualify. There ain't no way.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Last night and the week before, both winners only had one entry.
Fuck.
I know, man.
Freaking beginner's luck, man. That's an actual thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like Christmas time. Remember when that, or like November, December when it was like before Brewer won?
Oh yeah, back to back to back.
Like fucking first time shopper, first time shopper, first time shopper, first time shopper. Like,
yep.
Fuck.
Hey, it's all good. It happens. I mean, this amount is insane, and we just want to make sure that we're doing everything right. Which I do still need to verify. The couple of orders that you sent me.
Yeah.
People who said that they were missing it. I'll look into it though. For anybody that's watching, if you think that you weren't on the stream or in the entry list when you should have been, please DM us on any of our social media pages.
Or if you didn't get the amount of entries that you should have, right? Like if you were present during my stream, right, where you placed an order for something, right, like $50, and you got like the 5 entries, right? If that's the case, then you only saw a few. Bear in mind, most of the time it is there. It's just we go through that list like so fast.
Yeah.
But just again, if you do feel strongly about it, feel free to go ahead and DM us. No, not here. It's not. Yeah. Go ahead and DM us Instagram, Facebook, Discord. We'll get you taken care of.
No way to DM on YouTube anymore.
They got rid of that. That's right. I forgot that was a thing.
They used to have that a long time ago.
Yeah, like early mid 2010s.
Yeah, but I mean, for the additional entries like your promo or any of the other ones we have. A lot of people get confused because their additional entries normally show up as their order number.
Yeah.
So they won't see it. It's just
they'll just see like the one order number, and then they'll be like,
no, they'll see their name
or their name once, and they'll be like,
where's my entries? So it is what it is. I mean, we do our best to make sure everyone's entered it as well, and we say it during the stream as well. There's a very small percentage that you might have slipped through the cracks, and if that's the case, we'll make sure you guys get taken care of.
Yeah.
You know, we're not trying to jip anybody out of any entries or anything. That's
no.
Not what we're here for. We're here to give back to you guys. We want the winner to be there.
And honestly, here's the thing. Even if that was the case, right, we're like on the small chance that like we actually did miss out on like the entries. Guess what? Those entries that you missed out are going to go towards this current one, which is an even bigger prize pot. Again, $4,300. Like,
yeah.
I don't even know what I would do with that. I mean, I have an idea of what things I would want, but I wouldn't go through $4,000.
Oh no, yeah. Well, maybe there are quite a few things that I want, but 4,000, 4,300.
Yeah,
I think I'd be able to get everything I want and have a good chunk left over. Like,
yeah, same.
Because you have a lot of airsoft guns. I have a lot of airsoft guns. A lot of my airsoft guns are just like, let me finish building it out.
Yeah,
whether it be internals or externals.
Same. Because I have most of the platforms that I want already, minus like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But after that, it's like, I have all the guns I need. It's just a matter of like upgrading them or updating them because I've had them upgraded, but they're so old.
Yeah.
Right? They need a little bit like more like a little bit of modernity internally.
That's true. Yes.
Well, that's a good question.
Never. No.
It ain't ever coming back.
No. I've said it before, and I really do love how well Roast My Build has impacted the community and brought it together.
Yeah.
Even though it's a level of toxicity, but it's all in fun. Like people submit their guns to get roasted, and a lot like it came to a point where a lot of people were just like building cursed guns just to get featured.
Just to get featured.
And like I don't mind that. That's like we did it all for love and to bring us together, which is really cool. But when Roast My Build was coming out, it was like middle of the pandemic, middle of COVID, and there were just no new products coming out, and people were stuck at home during quarantine.
People had more time to build stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, but just being stuck at home, and we wanted to keep everyone entertained.
Yeah.
So we're just like, how do we, continue to get the community involved, even though we're trapped in at home? Maybe even like your local field might be closed. You might not be able to play airsoft. Like that was one troubling thing that we try to do. And like we went through different things. We did a whole bunch of like tactical gear challenges, loadout challenges, how to build your airsoft gun, this and that and the other. But then Roast My Build was one of those things that just like we threw at the wall and stuck.
Yeah. To this day, like even on my personal like IG, people will be like, "Hey, can you put this on Roast My Build?"
No, that it's hilarious because y'all don't read the rules.
Yeah.
Y'all don't read how to enter.
Properly enter. Yeah.
DMs will not be accepted. The only submission accepted will be for you to post it as an actual post on Instagram, tag us, and use the correct hashtag. So that way we can filter it out and feature your account on the thing. And it's funny because like going through the DMs, people be like, roast this please, and like their account is private and we don't see it.
Like, bruh, how do you expect us to roast it? Did you forget?
Yeah, we can't see it. Sorry, man.
Well, it looks like a good amount of time has passed. So, all right, guys, welcome to another episode of Range Talk with Cisco and Isaias. I'm Isaias. You gonna tell that Cisco?
No, that's Cisco.
No, that's Boaz right there.
Oh wow, strong.
You changed. No, you got so much darker. What happened?
Boaz is dark. What are you?
Not as dark as you. You're the darkest one here.
Am I? Maybe.
Yeah, I'd say so. So on today's episode, just like last time, we're going to be going over some new products. We're going to be showing off some new goodies that we just got in. Many of these are actually already on the website. Mm-hmm. Some of them are actually going to be on the website probably by the end of today. If not by the end of today, probably by the end of tomorrow. But yeah, these are all products that I wanted to show off that I thought were really cool.
Yep.
I brought up, there's a lot of rifles if you guys couldn't see here. Just going to show off. By the way, these are all Airsoft replicas. There's a lot of Airsoft guns here. I just wanted to go ahead and show them off because a lot of these stuff we're showing off today is going to be a lot of accessories. So hopefully this will give you guys a little bit of inspiration, maybe to go ahead and start shopping for accessories yourself, right? A lot of these are available on the website. Start decking out your Airsoft gun, right? So it's not so plain looking.
Yeah, a lot of these are really cool.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go ahead and start off from the very far right. So we'll start from the far right. This is one of the new Raven Airsoft 1911s. This is their MEU. So the reason why I brought this out was because this pistol is actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually supposed to be under $100. I believe it's like $98.
Really?
Yeah. So it is still going to be using standard TM construction throughout. Yeah. So again, upgrade parts, internal parts, you can go ahead and swap them out. I loaded up the magazine with some BBs and some green. If you want to shoot that, by all means.
I think I shall. Again, Airsoft replica. Is there one in the chamber? Yes, there is.
Always keep one in the chamber.
I keep that thing singing.
So the reason why I bring like guns like this out like on the more like affordable side too is because again, in case there are any viewers out there or players that just haven't really taken the dive into gas fillback pistols yet, I want to be able to go ahead and like show you that hey, there are options out there. You know, you don't have to spend. Thank you. You don't have to show or like spend like what is it, freaking $220 plus, right, on your first airsoft pistol. You definitely can. And we have pistols like that, like the Jag Arms, Terran Tactical Innovation stuff. Those are really cool. But those are like the cream of the crop, high-end stuff, right? That's not your only option. If you're just starting out on airsoft and you're looking for a solid platform to start working on, to start upgrading, you know, you can go with some of the new Vorse pistols we have. We have a ton of those, by the way, on the website, or even Raven Airsoft. They're bases. They're the same shit. It's the same thing. They're the same. It's the same OEM. I don't understand why they needed to make two separate companies, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, for $98, you're also getting several goodies out of the box as well. You're going to be getting a upgraded CO2 spring. So if you wanted to run CO2 mag, I don't know if you guys can go. Yeah, you can go and see that. It's the extra CO2 spring. So if you wanted to run CO2 magazines, we also have some additional spare O-rings, and of course the CO2 loading nozzles as well.
And a Velcro patch.
And a Velcro patch. Nice little show that rubber patch off right there. Nice little Raven patch. I don't know why it reminds me of the Blood Raven things from Warhammer. Anyway, I'm hanging out with boys too much. But yeah, no. So like again, this is another option that you guys have if you guys were looking for again an affordable, solid pistol that wasn't gonna break the bank, gonna get you started into. Maybe if you wanted to get started into detecting, right? You want to start working on 1911s. The 1911 is like I would say second to the high kappa.
Yep.
Yeah, second to the high kappa in terms of like upgrade components and just parts availability for it.
Yeah. Well, all the internal components are going to be the same between high kappa and 1911, not including the magazine release.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the internal parts you could swap out: the leaf spring, the hammer spring, the sears, the nozzles, blowback housings. All that will work in here. And for under $100 with the extra nozzles, the extra CO2 recoil spring, and a full metal airsoft gun that is Tokyo Marine compatible is actually ridiculous.
What was your first pistol? What was your first gas bullet pistol? I'm curious.
My first gas blowback pistol was a Bell. It was not double Bell.
I was gonna ask, so you mean double Bell?
But Bell M92.
Okay.
I remember I was in high school, and I had sold my PS2 to GameStop.
You sold the PS2?
Yeah, and I sold it for cheap too. They're like, "Oh, we can give you this." I was like, "That's all I need."
Bruh.
I know it was a terrible mistake to get that pistol because a local shop of mine had it for like $80, which isn't too bad. But that thing broke after like the first day of me using it. Yeah, it was terrible. And that's what I learned. Invest a little bit more money into your airsoft gun so you can get a better quality one. But nowadays, like I was gonna say, like one of the best values of 1911 and high kappas is going to be Golden Eagle.
Yeah,
because they have theirs that are around like the sub $100 price point.
Yeah, their 1911s are usually like 89, usually like even like 90 something, depending on the one.
Yeah, but like this Raven one that's just under $100, but comes with extra nozzles, the extra recoil spring, still TM compatible, has the threaded adapter there. It does come with a lot more for only a few more bucks. So the value is actually really insane there. And it shoots really good. I'm actually thoroughly impressed that it was only, you said $98?
It's like $98.
$98 is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, this is really affordable. Like I'd grab one of these and like give it as a gift. And it's not a plain Jane 1911 either. It has like it's not the standard 1911 sights. It's like almost like a combat sight.
It's blacked out, right?
Yeah. So they're blacked out, but these are the ones that you could swap out with other ones, not the ones that are milled in like the A1 slide. And then it has a nice textured grips, the MEU style magazine, the skeletonized trigger.
You know what's crazy? Okay, crazy. Like, why is that? This was called MEU. Why was this one called MEU? Because whenever I think of MEU, I think of like the WeTech.
Yes.
mags where the freaking like followers on the side. You guys know the ones I'm talking about, the ones where the MEUs on the side.
Yeah.
And those mags are not, or those 1911s are not interchangeable with their magazines, like the standard TM spec ones.
Yeah, those ones are a different platform. The reason it's called MEU is because of the extended
base
pad. Yeah, the pad here. A standard 1911 is only like the flat
one.
Yeah, but this one gives you that bumper there. So if you were to drop it,
I was just assuming that MEU means like, okay, the freaking side. Like follower on the side, like
no,
yeah,
because even the standard 1911 A1s from WE still are loaded.
Have those on the side.
Still have it on the side, and it's a single stack instead of this one that is a double stack. So
the more you know, MEU means bigger base plate.
No, but the MEU, I forget the
Marine Expeditionary Unit.
Yes. So it was, I believe, an accessories kit for the 1911.
Got it.
So it had the rubberized panels that had the finger grooves up front to make it a little bit more ergonomic. The extended base plate again for if it drops or anything like that. And I believe the sights are a part of that package as well. I forget exactly. If you guys know exactly what that was, please let us know in the comments. Not the comments, the chat.
The live, baby. Chat. We're going live right now.
But yeah, that is pretty freaking sweet. Damn.
Yeah.
Actually, I literally just thought, like, man, I know a good amount of people that I could give that as a gift to.
Like if you for anyone that's like, again, just first timers looking to get into it, or maybe someone that just they've run AGs all their lives and they've never gotten like a pistol before. that's a really big contender to go ahead and give them. Because again, you know you can find mags for it. You know you can find parts for it. You know you can build it out.
Oh yeah.
And it's already like it comes with a pre-threaded outer barrel on there.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty freaking sweet. What else is pretty sweet about this? Go to one of these guys. You're entered into the next shopping spree giveaway going on next Thursday. Again, that's going to be for $4,300. Again, that's for any $20 plus order that you make. But you might as well pick up yourself something nice from Airsoft GI.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing. We're all Airsofters, right? We all have an interest in Airsoft. When you eventually buy your stuff, for any of my new people out there, you might as well shop with the guys who are going to reward you with a chance to win some major cash.
Absolutely. Guys, don't forget, $4,300 is the current prize pot that you can win. And this is the largest prize pot we have ever had.
A lot.
It's ridiculous how big this is. Think about it. Like, this Airsoft gun is $100. We're rounding it up. You can get 43 of these. It's ridiculous.
That's for 43 of you and your friends. I'll be honest, I don't even have 43 friends.
I don't know the count.
Mr. Popper over here is like, oh, you know what? I just have so many. I can't keep track.
I'm not going to give a head count to everyone that I know that I'm still friends with.
Yeah,
do we include old friends?
I'm not going to do that. You know, for 37, but you know.
You know, like 83.
What the fuck?
I mean, I
don't even know 83 people.
Oh, yeah. Being able to travel and
that's
play
true.
Airsoft, like
yeah, you've been able to like make a lot. I'm assuming a lot of good friends out in like Texas whenever you go to like DB work.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everyone out in Texas is always a blast to play with, and I'm glad to see like I don't want to say they're like my regulars, but they are definitely homies that have.
But yeah, you know them
though. DB Wars.
Yeah.
There are some people that didn't get to make it out. Like my boy Tegan, he didn't get to make it out to the last DB Wars a couple weeks ago, but he was there in spirit because all the other boys came through to run, and it was definitely a blast. I had a lot of fun.
But moving on, we actually have some other new products. You want to go and hand that VP26X? Yes.
Is it V? Yeah,
VP26X.
VP26X.
So we've shown this off on stream before. This is one of the new Vortex pistols, but if you notice here, there's a little something right there. If you guys want to go in and take a look at that. New pistol lights also just got available. You want to go and take a look at that?
Yes. Is there batteries in here?
I can because I have batteries right.
It's fine because I got batteries too.
Well,
I actually yanked them out of my rifle light.
We had to grab some of our personal CR123As, but
I want to show the. So I made a mistake in the last stream. I said that this is the X400. The X400 is actually not this one. This one's the XM something.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there.
That's not it. That's the product number. But this is actually supposedly an 800 lumen flashlight.
I believe this one's actually the 800 lumen one, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I mean, these batteries are kind of dead.
Yeah, you could try these batteries too if you want to.
Yeah. Oh, you have Streamlight batteries? What the heck?
These are Boaz's. Could borrow these.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Not sponsored. I wish. Oh yeah.
That's a lot better.
That's much brighter. I don't.
Ah!
I know. Sorry, I apologize. That's actually. Hold on. So let me functionality test. Put it on Lagoon.
It actually looks on. I know that VP26X is like a very bulky build, but honestly, I feel like with that light on there, it just works very, very well. It lends itself to the design.
Yeah.
I just noticed this man nodding constantly at us.
Hey guys, tell boss to buy this Car 15. This XM177.
Chat, spam it.
What up, family? Okay, what up? A little much. What up, family? Oh yes. So with this flashlight, it does have the mode where you could just press on the toggle switch, and it just acts as a pressure switch, and then you can actually just have it switch to either side to actually activate. I want to mention
the switches underneath the actual flashlight.
Oh yeah. So it does have
strobe. Which again, if it's a flashlight that has a strobe function and you don't have to do it manually, that is so nice. That's a win for me.
Oh, I had it on low. This is high.
Hey,
it's actually really bright.
That's pretty bright.
Airsoft gun, by the way.
It's actually really nice. Check it out.
Indeed, I do. Here, I'm just gonna get in between you guys so audio picks up on both microphones.
Sure.
Yes.
But it has a push button. Reminiscent of an X400. But dude, this is nice.
I forget. It's the XM. 35, I think. I forget the exact model.
Something like
Said
that.
340A, 340W, something like that.
Something like that.
This is nice, bro. This is nice. Very nice.
Very nice indeed. I'm actually quite impressed.
I'm just happy that we're starting to see like a lot more. I mean, obviously, like we still got like a fuck ton more of accessories to show off, but I'm excited that we're having more accessories, more options for the player to actually go out and deck their guns out with. I mean, oh, look at this setup. That looks beautiful. I love this. It's clean.
Yeah. I mean, all we had to do is add the flashlight.
Literally, that's all you have to do.
Because the pistol comes with the red dot.
Literally, yeah. For those that don't know, these new Vorce pistols, a lot of these are going to come included with this optic, like right out of the box, pre-installed. Not even like you have touches. No, it's there. You don't got to do nothing. Maybe add a battery, but that's it.
Yeah, pretty damn nice, I gotta say. That is.
Tactical.
Reload.
Wait, have we fired up the classic 300 yet?
No, we're going from right to left.
Right to left. Yeah.
All the other accessories.
All the other accessories.
But since we are moving right to left, and you are here, Boaz, you actually have an optic just like this one.
A man with experience.
My old flame. Old flame. Yes.
Old flame.
Yes. So
don't you currently have that?
Yes, I do. All right. So this right here is a replica of an optic from a Korean company called DI Optical. This is their FC1. This is actually something that I have currently on my Kitabuya QRF Mod 1. So if you check out my private collection video, it is there. I mean, right now this is a blue color. We do have the normal black version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, black, cool. Bronze, gold.
We will get to that.
That's a different one.
We will get to that.
Slightly different one.
We'll get to that. But I do really like the reticle on here. I have like astigmatism, so when a red dot sight, it's too bright, like the dot, it just like balloons out into a star.
Yep.
And it's like really frustrating to use.
Have one too?
Well, I have.
But there is a specific brightness setting on these to where I just get a nice crispy dot, which is very nice. It's something that I do enjoy, and I think it looks a lot more unique than like a T1 style, because everyone in the mom has a T1 style optic.
No offense to the T1, it's a classic design. It's
a lot of offense.
Yeah,
right?
that's because
everyone has one. All right,
he's an elitist.
So I don't have one. I actually do not own any T1 style optics. Actually, I don't. Yes, yeah, because I realized everyone has one. So this is a really great alternative, especially if you want something that is kind of deviates from the norm. I believe it does come with a couple different mounting options as far as like the riser goes. So you can have it really low or fairly high. So I actually did that, and then I attached like a Picatinny like 1/2-inch riser a little bit to make it even higher. So it it's kind of like a Unity height, So that's on my QRF Mod 1. But yeah, it's a very nice red dot sight. But behold.
We didn't even get to talk about the price point on the flashlight or this optic yet.
Oh, okay.
So what was the price on this flashlight, Isaias?
I believe this one was going for 76.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, for one of these, yeah.
With having a low and high brightness and strobe,
the 800 one though is going to be a little bit pricier though. The 800 lumen one is going to be close to like the 90 price point. These guys were going to be. I think it was like this. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, this one was going to be, I believe, about 88, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Okay. The FC1?
The FC1, yeah. They're going to be a little bit pricier. They're going to be closer to the $100 price point.
That's pretty good.
But honestly, like, they're pretty damn fucking nice.
Yeah. I mean, they do come with, like, the modular platform, like Boaz said, so you can actually make it lower for your specific airsoft gun, or if you want it as high as possible, you could just add all of them to it. Beam on this side, pretty good. We'll talk about this in a little bit, but okay. Let me see here. Is there an optic?
No. Oh yeah.
No battery.
No battery.
It does use a CR. What's it? The 2032 battery. The quarter size coin battery.
The ones that look like literally like a.
Oh, literally the button cell battery that every other optic uses.
Yes. So you don't have to worry about getting a crazy battery.
It's going to be easy to find those batteries pretty much everywhere.
Huh. I mean the window is small, but it doesn't interfere with like your peripheral vision.
It's basically like a T1 style, but just in the
square.
Yeah, in the format of a mailbox. And mailboxes are in right now. All right, you got mail. All right, and it's these BBs coming your way.
Cloud. Okay, so what is this one? So actually, So I actually saw this one go live, but this is actually much larger than I thought it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this is again is a replica of from that same Korean company, DI Optical. All right, this is their larger version I don't remember exactly the model that's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a replica, but it is like their larger format red dot. Which actually, I was considering getting either one of these or the smaller one. I chose the smaller one, and now that we have the larger one, I might as well just pick up the larger one. Honestly, and again, it comes in all the great colorways. One of my favorite things though is that it does come with a silicone hood for your optics. So if you're getting a glare, personally though, for me,
you took your hoods off.
I just yeet them off like that. Very easy to take off. Now you have this very nice rectangle, on the gun. You know, like from the one episode of SpongeBob, where like they're on the run, and then SpongeBob gives Patrick like the chocolate bars, and then Patrick goes, rectangles.
Right. I thought he was gonna say gives Patrick a gat, and I was gonna be like, "What episode was that?
What was this?
Yo! That's the Adult Swim. All right, but anyway, yeah. So it does come with these hoods, and it does have its own like mounting platform, which is interesting. Honestly, I probably put this on top of a Unity riser.
I think you just want to put everything on top of a Unity riser.
I just love the carry handle. I just love the 2-inch.
But boys, this is what you need to do. I already told you need to put an EOTech on here.
Yeah.
You need to put the rail, of course, then the Unity riser, then the EOTech.
Wait. Hold on.
So that way everyone can see too exactly what they're talking about.
Wait. Hold on. Just as a proof of concept, I want to see. Because right now, everyone at work is pressuring me to buy a Car 15.
Because you said you wanted one.
I do want one. Who doesn't want a Car 15? All right. But just hear me out. I just want to see what the chat thinks. All right. Just put her right there.
Ew, gross.
Put her right there. Oh God, it's so cursed. I just want to make a blur.
Do not stack the guns on top of each other, please. Especially on my MGC4.
I will not. Okay, but I'm just trying to make a blurst weapon. Like.
There's no blessing about it. It's just curse.
No. I want to bless the gun with the curse.
So you're cursing.
So cursing it.
Yeah. No, but it's still blessed.
No,
it's still a blessing.
No, there's no blessings about this. This brought me immeasurable disappointment to my day, and now it's ruined.
No, you mean.
Tell them the idea that you want to do with the Car 15.
Dude, I want to freaking honey badger it, bro. I have an obsession with honey badger.
Yeah, and it's unhealthy.
I want to honey badger everything.
Gross.
All right, honey badger. All right, I am in love with honey badger.
Disgusting.
All right.
Disgusting.
Hey, you never listened to that old Bring Me the Horizon song, "Blessed with the Curse"? That was like the anthem of my generation.
This is not it.
This is it.
This is not it. Take this shit out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, we'll get the tool.
We're gonna do a live install.
I'll do that right now.
In the meantime.
Yep. All right.
Go. Take a seat.
All right.
So I went over both the optics that we have in right now, but I think it's time we actually move on to some of the flashlights we got in. So Atlas Custom Works actually has a pretty big variety, a new plethora of scout lights that they actually. I put this one on right now, and they're going to come in a variety of different lumens, anything from 300, 390, 500, and I think there's one more. Yeah, they're going to show that off right here. Show that off on camera. Gonna be right here. Now, one of the cool things I like about it is obviously they're gonna come included with the pressure pad as well. Oh, no, you're chilling, dude. No, you're good. They're gonna come included with the pressure pad, but all of them, and I like literally all of them, regardless of the lumen that you're gonna be buying, are gonna come included with a pick. It's already set to Picatinny. They're gonna include it with an M-lock.
Oh, the M-lock swivel.
Yeah, the M-lock and the key mod. So they're gonna show that off right now.
Who still uses key mod, bro?
I mean, there are people out there who like the look of key mod. I'm not dissing anyone.
Dang, bro.
There, yeah. So it comes included with the mount for it too.
Wait, hold on. We gotta show the camera, bro.
Yeah, they're just gonna put.
So there's an updated M-lock swivel here.
All the screws needed and the Allen keys as well.
The hardware right there to put it on any modular rail of your choosing.
However, again, if you wanted to go ahead and just forego the pressure pad and just rock with a regular button, you have that option as well. Then I personally prefer pressure pads. You prefer pressure pads, right?
I prefer tape switches on the flashlights for the most part, but then for lasers, I like the direct button.
Would you say there's like a go-to style as far as like button setup or layout or switches for like your airsoft guns? Is there like a general common theme or?
Well, what I like to do is I push the laser unit all the way to the front.
Yeah.
And then I don't have any tape switches on the laser. But then for the weapon light itself, I run a tape switch to that.
So how come you don't run a tape switch for the lasers?
I just think it's just confusing because like either you have to get like that dual tape switch thing where you have to figure out
how to wire to both.
like how to do both, and then you have to start like practicing like, oh, this is for laser, this is for flashlight. You don't want to mess it up, At the end of the day, like I use a flashlight the most anyway, so it's just the dedicated like, okay, like I just need to use a flashlight to look or to stun somebody, That's just the way that I just been playing for all these years, so I just stick to that.
No, usually you run like nods though whenever like we do MSW events.
Yeah.
Whenever we do MSW events, but like, and obviously a lot of the regular airsoft packs, they're not true like IR.
They are. No, they are. No, they are.
Because I feel like sometimes a lot of these switches when we put them on.
ATF, if you're watching, they're totally fake, but yeah.
But they are. They are. Actually, last time I went to Muslim West, I believe the Bravo pecs that we have, I think you do need if you look closely here at the pec unit, they have like a lens cover. That's a filter. And I believe you need that to activate the infrared portion of the laser. But because the rubber on these aren't that great, they always like fall off. At the very least, I was able to get an IR illuminator, so that way I could light up the general area with the IR floodlight, and then I could kind of track the BBs when I was shooting. But with the Unity Riser, you can passive aim, so you don't need a laser anymore. You could aim down your sight with night vision. I mean, that's the whole point.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. Yeah. And let me tell you, changed my life. Changes my life.
You want to put this back? So that was going to be the Scout. Again, they come in a variety of different like lumens, and they're going to range in price. But typically, most of these are usually going to be in like the $60, $70 price mark as well. Some of them, obviously, the more brighter ones are going to be a little more expensive. But typically, they're all going to usually be under $80, which is actually not too bad. Again, Atlas Custom Works has been doing a really good job of making their prices like very, very competitive.
I mean, the prices are
Sorry
great.
to interrupt, guys, but it is here. The rail block for the MGC4. Just adding the clean little touch there to close it up, baby. Oh, my goodness. And you see how quickly I just did that on the fly. But we are going to be getting, or we did receive all of them. The 15 pieces we're going to get shipped out as soon as possible. So thank you guys for bearing with us. And we just got an update for the bulk of the shipment. We have a landing date of June 24th, which means it should arrive at port over here on June 24th. It'll still need to clear customs, but they're on the way, boy. Oh, my goodness.
Nice, really good, actually. There's a battery in there.
It's solid now.
It is. Yeah, it has arrived. I am very hyped.
Very stoked. Very stoked. Let me take a look at this.
You can pick it up now. You don't even have to worry about it rotating.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There you go. So
there you go. There you go. You guys were asking about it. There it is.
The prototype is now complete, which is sick.
Oh, and this was another one too that I had brought up. This was the PK. Oh,
sorry.
No,
before we were interrupted by Cisco's update. I mean, nothing bad, but I will say this though. With all the flashlights, the airsoft flashlights that you're getting, I think that it's a tremendous bargain. I mean, I think brightness-wise, of course, some of like the real deal, like high-end flashlights will in the long term outperform like the airsoft ones for like duty use, but they're like 3 times the cost.
Yeah.
Easily 3 or 4 times the cost.
And realistically, a lot of people don't want to spend that type of money in order just to start accessorizing it, right? So these are a good option for players that are looking for something affordable, but that's still going to be pretty decent, especially for just regular play.
I mean, come on, we're airsofters, bro. Like we have multiple pistols, multiple rifles, right? Like
multiples of everything.
Yeah. And to buy, let's say, like for example, like if you were to buy, I don't know, like a mod light or a stream light or a cloud defensive or real surefire. I mean, you must be very wealthy.
I mean, if you can do it, then great.
No, as long as it's not going to damage the sensor, as long as I don't just keep it on there. But
this is the, I believe, PK1 laser. They come in a variety of different colors with the lasers, so they're going to be, I believe it's red, green. There you go. Red, green, and blue. Obviously, I brought the blue one because blue's my favorite color. Well,
blue lasers are the coolest.
They do look very, very cool. This one is going to be mounted to, I believe it's still going to be standard Picatinny. Yeah. Still being able to mount to regular Picatinny. Going to come included with the pressure switch right here. So again, you can go ahead and put that on wherever you want. And these are actually very small. Look at how tiny this is. Now, retail for these guys, I believe, is going to be going for, like, especially the blue one, 107.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it is a blue laser. So that is actually a style for AKs, but it can
Yes.
easily be mounted on.
Yeah. I
Oh
think
shoot!
it's-
Wait, hold on. You can see the beam. Holy crap!
Yep.
Yeah, in the dark, you can actually see the beam of the laser. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
At night, it's gonna be very, very fucking cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's another option that I brought out. Another thing that I thought was cool, bringing it. You know, we got the current modern stuff, but I want to kick it old school.
Oh, that's what you need.
That's what I need. This is what I'm looking for,
No,
man.
no.
That's what he needs for his-
No.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put an end goal on the car.
We're not gonna let him.
I'm gonna put a. I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
find a tubular rail system.
We're gonna
so I can
steal it, and
honey
we're gonna put
badger it.
this on instead.
One thing I like though, I wish I could find more of is like, I think it was a double bell, maybe double bell. They have like this mini, they have that mini Car 15 stock. It's even smaller. It's pretty sick.
Here you go.
Yeah, the laser is functional.
So functional laser on this Tech 2, but it is a battery box as well. So any of the front wired hand guards that you guys have, I wasn't done looking at it, bro. Thank you, I appreciate that. Anyways, but yeah, so it is completely hollow. If you guys can,
I'm gonna give you a battery so you can wire it up. I'm pretty sure.
Is there only
there's
one CR123?
There's another one in here.
how does this actually? Where would the battery actually go
You
from?
might have to unscrew it, because a battery compartment plus a laser, like I think it's really.
Oh,
tough
it's
to
one
laser.
of these
One of those.
where you gotta unscrew
Breaks
this.
in half.
So it's like
the
that.
back comes out. Okay.
No, that's a self-contained unit.
It's just an unscrew the cap.
What is happening right now? We're like dissecting this thing.
And then we're figuring this out so that way the viewers know exactly how to handle it as soon as they buy it.
Oh no, nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, dang, we're like dissecting this thing right now.
It's hilarious.
Just taking it apart.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's a CR123A though. Where is it?
Maybe it's those tiny like watch batteries.
Oh, maybe.
Because I know back in the day, like when they had like the battery box laser combos like that, it's kind of like that. Yeah.
Here, hold on. You take this while I dissect it and try to figure it out.
But as far as the retail cost on one of those guys, again, another Atlas Customs laser, that one is going to be going for $19. It's not even $20. It's literally going for $19.
It's probably I'm on.
Oh yeah.
So it's probably because it is a really old unit. Like it's
it's an old design.
Like I remember seeing these around like even when I first started airsofting. You know, like when we first started. I don't know,
when we first started playing, although I didn't see the functional laser version
I
very
didn't.
often.
Yeah, it's definitely like a watch style.
Yeah.
It's a smaller button cell.
Yeah. Okay, so it is the old. It's just like a resurrected. I mean, within good reason because you know retro setups, retro loadouts, retro guns are coming back, which is why things like the Car 15 is now the craze. You know, if you were to ask me like 6 years ago about getting Car 15, I'd be like, oh no, absolutely not.
I would have been like, yes,
But-
more, please give me.
Yeah.
What you're saying is you're a hype beast.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a cloud chaser. Yeah.
Absolutely. What do you think? What do you think marketing is, bro?
Chasing
What
the cloud.
do you think the job title of job description of marketing is?
But yeah, $20 for one of these bad boys. And again, it is still going to have plenty of storage space. So if you wanted to wire like any one of your batteries up in the front, rather if you have a front wired gun, just stuff it in there. It'll fit, and you'll still have a functional laser on here as well.
But on top of that, that battery compartment for that is
Big. It's
like,
big.
You could fit a very big battery.
Big old
If you go for
brick.
LiPo, you could fit a
Freaking Sam, right? Your home
Yeah,
Sam.
you put in a
like a really thick brick style.
put in a drone battery, just absolutely seize up your gearbox. you know the vibes.
Another thing that I want to talk about was actually not a laser or a flashlight, but it looked, I'm going to be honest, it looked a lot bigger on the picture. So when I see it now, it's like kind of baffling to me. It says new Atlas Customs hand stop, but it's right there.
I mean, I really like that.
Yeah,
It's cool. No, it's cool, yeah.
ultra modern minimal, bruh. Imagine.
And now
Put her-
no, let's not imagine.
Put her.
No, we won't imagine that.
Put her right there. Put her right there, brother. Put her right there. Actually, that's kind of clean. Actually, that's kind of clean.
I saw the pictures for these, right? And I thought this was going to be a lot bigger. I'm looking at this now, like, I mean, it's cool, right? It's a hand stop, right? That's the whole point.
Yeah.
But my God, did that picture deceive me?
I mean, it was zoomed in, so you can see all the finer details of it.
Yeah, of course.
But this one is, I mean, it's aluminum, very nice, lightweight, feels durable. Like it is really pretty clean. Like this one is both key mod and M lock, so you do have adjustability there, or like options there. So if you have a key mod or an M-lock gun, you
For
can
those who
easily
are stuck in the past.
put that on there. And yeah, it's actually really nice. How much is this one retailing for?
That one I'm gonna have to double check.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to double check the actual price of because that one I don't remember off the top of my head.
okay.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, just looking at it.
I mean, I'll pick up like 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if someone like PTS were to release it, it'd probably be like $20. So because it's Atlas Customs, it's probably like $10.
Actually, I believe that.
Yeah, it's probably like $10.
It's like 10 to 12
yeah.
bucks.
Yeah.
That's very reasonable. I'd pick up a few just to throw on some of my airsoft guns. I have quite the plethora.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's should be going up on the website fairly soon. Honestly, it's not like
Okay, no worries. I do know they have other rail accessories as well, not just hand stops. They do have a few different versions of the hand stop, but there's also the just like the Picatinny adapters, but they also have rail panels for pressure switches, which is really cool. They have direct to M-lock and just the regular rail versions. They even have 30 and 34 millimeter scope mounts. Yeah, which is really cool. So I am actually really hyped to see those because they look really clean.
Scope mounts? High rise scope mounts? Like 193?
I'm not sure. Need to check that.
One thing that I really want, Atlas, if you're listening, Atlas Custom Works, or any other accessories manufacturer out there, for airsoft, right, on real guns, a lot of times for longer range guns that have scopes on them, right, like especially DMRs, long range SPR M4 style guns, is oftentimes they'll have a scope, and then in the real gun world, usually a lot of times for closer range engagements, they'll have a 45-degree offset red dot. Yeah. But in airsoft, the 45-degree offset doesn't work because of the hop-up unit. So it makes your BBs go all super unpredictable. But the solution, in my opinion, is to come out with scope mounts that have a dive board on top, so you can mount a red dot on top of your scope.
They do that already.
But where are they though? I don't see them anymore.
We have quite a few on our website.
We do?
Yes.
With a dive board?
Yeah.
Wait, no, scope mounts with dive boards?
Yes. We even have just the adapters for specific scopes as well to mount onto the scope instead of it being on top of the mount, so you could space it wherever you want.
Why haven't I seen them on the website? I've been like
never browsed.
No, I was like looking all over for it.
Yeah, Atlas Custom Works actually has a scope ring mount that has the platform for an RMR, and then they also have a version that's just Picatinny.
Picatinny? Oh,
we have this one in store.
Yeah. And
shoot.
And then we also have scope mounts where the scope ring, the top ring, is Picatinny as well. Yeah. Yeah, those ones, AIM Sports.
Didn't Lancer make one for a while?
Lancer made that as well.
I'm
a couple of the new Atlas Custom Works.
I'm just looking for it just
mounts.
because for my SR25, I have the NC Star
Short dot?
short dot LPVO scope, and that one I kind of wanted a dive board, but the scope mount that I have right now, in my opinion, it sits too low on the gun. So I wanted something that is closer to like a 1.93 inch like offset, and then I wanted the dive board on top. So,
I get that.
You know, so that way you don't have to crane your neck forward all the time.
Yeah.
Like
it's easily just
you're just able to keep your neck at a natural position. That's the reason why I like high rise.
Perks of having like basically no neck. I don't have this problem.
Okay, hey, I mean,
cool.
I mean, more power to you, but
no, man, I'm big. I'm big in. No neck in.
But the reason why I really like, the biggest reason why I like the higher rise optic mounts is because you just bring the sight up to your eye, and then your neck pretty much remains at the same position.
Think of it like this, right? Where you go ahead and bring an optic up, right? You still have to some people do have to go ahead and sort of crane their neck forward or kind of bend down in order to properly see the optic, right? And the actual thought itself. With the high rise, it's gonna make it a lot easier. All you gotta do is literally and it's already at a natural eye level where you don't have to move your neck any sort of which way in order for it to be comfortable and actually use it.
Yeah. So,
while still offering a good shoulder placement, because you could do that, bring the gun up, but then it's
really high.
It's sitting right at the tip of the stock.
You sacrifice your shoulder placement, and so it becomes a little less stable. But yeah.
All right. So out of all the optics and accessories that we've shown off so far,
take a look at
take a look at that one. So out of everything that we've shown off so far, what has been your favorite so far? What do you see yourself using for yourself? And what do you think would be the most popular in the airsoft market? Or what do you think more people should start using more? Out of everything we've shown off here.
I think out of everything we've shown, because obviously like there still are a lot of flashlights on the market.
Oh yeah.
So I think that Atlas coming out with their own, I think honestly that is compatible with like X300, X400 holsters. I think it's just another good option, just another good option for players to use. But honestly, I would like to see more players run with these two new red dot sights, especially the smaller compact like FC1. You know, like you don't see that very often on the airsoft field because everyone's running like a T1 style.
Actually, I remember going through the videos, like people were asking about your optics.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always on the hunt because I'm kind of tired of T1s. I'm kind of tired of like the EOTechs. I'm kind of tired of all that because I've used those for so many years. Like I just want to switch up and make get something that looks more unique.
Yeah.
You know? So I think personally the FC1 replica. I mean, I already have one, but now that we carry them and I don't have to like roll the dice.
Blue one.
No, I'll probably still get another black one, but
get that bronze one.
Perhaps. Actually, with the bronze one, with the bronze design arms R15, might be a vibe.
Actually,
might be a vibe.
Two-tone MGC4 Mark II.
Oh, yes. But
absolutely.
Anyways, yeah. So I would probably pick another one up because we have one now domestically. I don't have to like
pay international shipping.
Yeah, international shipping and wait like 3 months to get it.
Use Cisco?
So between the two, I mean, I already liked the FC1 after getting to mess with it with Boaz's QRF. This one is actually much larger. This is the EC?
Maybe the EC one, or
I
don't know the model number. But
this one is quite thick, but I do like the window in it. It's very large.
Again, I think you're like me, where I like a nice large sight picture.
Yeah, it's actually really cool, and the walls of the Optic itself aren't that thick, so it again doesn't take up a lot of the peripherals there, so you can still get good peripheral sight picture across the board, which is very nice. The glass on these optics is slightly tinted, but it's not terrible. It's not like the old GMP like knockoff 551, 552.
Yeah, I mean, I would much rather prefer it being tinted more of a blue than being tinted dark. I'm just gonna do a tint test here.
Dude, I've had some I bought some previous overseas like knockoff optics that had like the dark tint. No, it was like really bad.
Yeah, I mean that's like the biggest drawback from when I used to like try to source like the knockoff EOTechs back in the day, back when airsoft stores were still selling them domestically. Is like we were all trying to find like those old gen EOTechs, but they were all tinted so dark. It's just impossible.
Bringing it to like N1 or like Tac City, dude, you're screwed.
Yeah, you're screwed. Like, it's impossible. So that's why like for a while I switched over to like the T1 style optics, and I had a bunch of those. But I hated how everything just like bloomed out like a star.
I actually didn't know you had astigmatism.
Yeah, no, I do have astigmatism. Yeah, so I get cool anamorphic flares at night when I drive home. So everything's cinematic. Actually, did you know for a lot of cinema lenses or film camera lenses, they intentionally manufacture astigmatism in the lens to have it flare uniquely and have different image qualities?
I actually did not know that at all.
They also use a lot of toxic metals to coat the lenses, so they're not for sale.
So definitely don't do a taste test, right?
No.
The boys would eat anything.
Yeah, but I don't think cadmium poisoning would be.
Hey man, sounds very spicy. All right, out of all the things that honestly I like that have come out so far, obviously yes, I like all jokes aside, yeah, I am gonna probably buy one of these. But other than that, I actually am very happy with the scout lights that are coming out now. The fact that they're offering like a bunch more in various lumens. I think you might have missed it. It was like 300, 390, 500, and I think there's like one more. It's like 6 something. Yeah. And all these lights are going to be in like the $60, $70 price point.
Did you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's actually crazy.
That's
good,
that's
right?
pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
It's like the angle that I was saying, right? The angle that FMA makes that we've had for a while, those are going for like $70-ish something. But the Atlas Custom ones, when they went live on the website, they're like 48. Yeah, like 40. No, $44, like $45.
That's insane.
They're probably coming from the same factory too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I
That's
doubt there's more than one factory
Yeah,
actually
that's
making
how
angles
right?
overseas. Yeah. But anyway, did you know lumens? The term lumens is actually a scam. It's not.
Candela.
It's not a. Yeah. So the reason.
Is that the president after or something?
No.
I'm not.
Yes.
I
But-
meant Mandela. I was making
Yeah.
a joke.
But the way light works, or
That's
the
Candela
way
effect.
that they measure the brightness of lights. So when a manufacturer, let's say for flashlights, they use they say, oh, it's an 800 lumen flashlight.
Yeah.
So the way that you would measure it is they would splash the
beam.
The beam. They have, whether they do it properly or not. There's the proper way to do is that they have like this light dome thing that's sensitive to light, and they you stick the flashlight into the dome, and then they average out the brightness of the overall output, and that's how they come out with the figure. Or what they do is they'll splash the light on the wall, and they'll find the brightest point in the beam, and whatever that brightest point in that beam is, that's the lumen count. But that's just a measure of overall how much light is just being emitted by the light. Candela, or at least with the gun community now, like especially with like flashlights, Candela is like the new craze, or the new fad. And what Candela is talking about, it's a ratio of how much light is being emitted over distance. So there is a principle called the inverse square law. I had to learn this in film school because I had to learn about how to measure light and stuff. But it basically just gives you a more accurate figure about like more practical, I guess, application is like, yeah, sure, the light might be bright, but then like, if it just floods all over the place, you're not going to really see anything at distance. Doesn't matter how bright the light is. Yeah, exactly. So the throw of the light and seeing how much the brightness of the light decays over distance, that's a more accurate or more applicable measurement of light. So you have candela, and you have also foot candles, that's the American equivalent of candela. But yeah, so nice little nerd rant for you guys.
The more you know. You heard it here first. Lumens scam, false.
well, it's a misleading term because everyone thinks like when they come out with like, because it's a number, right?
Yeah, it's like the higher the number, the cool.
1200 lumens. Like, okay, like
yeah,
it
like
just,
I get what you're saying though, because I know that there are some like flashlights out there, even like Airsoft, right? That their lumen count might not be like the highest, but they fucking reach. Like they have a huge ass throw. Yeah. We've seen them in MSW too. Like sometimes they're not even that bright. It's just the freaking distance that they can reach is incredible.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, like it all comes down to like, especially you as an Airsoft player, like you're not gonna really need to light up anything like 10 feet away from you. Even if we're playing CQB, use that light, and you want that light to throw out at least like 20 to 50 feet. Yeah. And so because of that, you want to find something that has a better beam pattern. Maybe we should do a video on this.
I would actually like to do a test where we compare various scout lights or pistol lights, and then see what in a completely dark room, and then just see what the actual distance is, how far this thing can reach out.
Yeah.
That'd be very interesting.
For the longest time, man, I've always wanted to do Airsoft GI night shoot. It would be such a vibe. A night shoot. A GI Airsoft GI night shoot. That'd be such a vibe, bro.
Hell yeah!
I could bring out my lights outside to.
I would love to if we could do it at Wildlands. I think at one point we were gonna do it at Wildlands, right? We were planning on doing like recording some social media stuff like at Wildlands.
Oh, shoot.
This is before COVID.
Oh shoot! That was
a while.
Yeah, dude, a while ago.
Dude, yeah, we should do that. We should film some content at night in Airsoft fields. That'd be sick.
So guys, unfortunately, I do got to get ready for my stream in a few minutes for the Memorial Day bonus raffle and the Mail Game Mystery Swag Pack. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. I'm gonna let these boys handle it. Okay? Because I gotta show this what they're gonna be winning.
Bruh, got jacked live on stream. You saw it here first. Cisco caught red-handed.
Bro, I want to see if Cisco will be willing to make the next iteration of the MGC4 into a honey badger.
Okay, so this is another thing that we've been like talking about a little bit too. Is like we potentially are considering doing an MGC 4.2, a 3, Mark 3, however, whatever term you want to go ahead and use it. Let us know in the live chat. What would you guys want to see?
MGC4 SD.
SD.
That's the honey badger version.
So why honey badger? Why honey badger?
It's a video in the works actually between me and Cisco because I want to like film. I miss the days when we could all just like rant about stuff.
Sure.
But I just have this unnatural just
burning
like
desire,
obsession with honey badgering everything. I love the recessi suppressi.
It is a good look, right? Like you will never hear me say anything bad about the honey badger. I think it is a vibe, like 100%.
Like, yeah, the first time I found out what the honey badger was FPS Russia. way back in the day. Yeah. FPS
Hello, my friend. This
Russia.
is FPS Russia. Today's
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. He's now a famous podcaster
Not
now.
even freaking Russian, dude.
Yeah.
Can't believe I fell for that.
Yeah, but anyway, he did a video on the honey badger back when it was the AAC, the Advanced Armament Corporation honey badger, and I was like, "What is that? That looks so cool! That's so cool! What the heck?" And then my second love affair with the honey badger was Call of Duty Ghosts. Correct.
I feel like a lot of people, got into honey badger because of Ghosts.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, Call of Duty single-handedly, like if they pick a gun, like it's
gonna get popular.
Yeah, it becomes super popular. Yeah, it becomes super famous. But yeah, man, like ever since then, I'm just like, dude, the honey badger, like it's such a vibe, bro. And then, dude, when Ares came out with their not honey badger.
Oh yeah,
I remember
AM0.
Yeah. I remember I watched the Airsoft GI video like long time ago, way back in the day. And I wanted one so bad. Because it looked so dang cool.
Brendan actually, he used to run one. That used to be his primary go-to. Because it's an Ares gun, it's like one of those things where it's like, all right, you can upgrade it, but you're very limited. He came in. He used to be one of my regulars before he started working here. He had one of those, and he said, I want to HPA it. And we were just like,
of course,
no, don't do it. It's gonna be like a pain to get that to work. And if you do, who knows how long it's gonna last? Even Taylor like told him straight up, like, hey, it might not last, right? He decided, you know what, I'm gonna try it anyway, and he does it, and it still works. But he has not run it in a while, so I'm wondering if it broke finally.
I don't know. I mean, even Cisco has one.
Oh yeah, he does.
We're never gonna see it because it's like I don't know if you guys know, but Cisco has like probably at this point he probably has over 100 airsoft guns. Like, shit you not, he has so many.
It's a copious amount of airsoft guns that he has in his possession.
Like that's one thing that I wanted to do a video on for a while is like to see the entire Cisco's entire private collection, but
Cisco's whole private collection.
His entire, but basically, well, he said no because there's too many airsoft guns he'd have to bring.
Honestly, it probably wouldn't even fit in one car.
Yeah.
You would need to bring like an actual pickup with like, or maybe two pickups with like.
It's insane. It's ludicrous how many airsoft guns he has. It's a lot. But yes, I want a honey badger everything, bro. Like anything I can get my hands on. Like I mean, I will admit I have kind of like it fizzled out with like my hype of the honey badger, but now it's starting to come back.
What brought this on?
I don't know.
You just like
every few years, I'm just like, I just need a honey badger.
I want
a honey badger something. Yeah, like I love.
But with this, man, like, okay, here's the thing: are you guys under the same opinion as me, right? Where you look at a classic gun like this, like whether it's an XM177,
it could still look classic,
or right, or you see like a Colt 733, right, 732, like you see those guns and you're just like, okay, it's just clean as is. Just change out the flash hider to like maybe like a nice moderator. Or maybe like some type of suppress. You know, I admit a good suppressy is really nice.
Suppressy is always nice.
Maybe even go ahead and put like the carry handle mount for an optic. I would say, yeah, that looks good. But I don't know, like honey badger this. I like the skinny clamshell. I don't mind the clamshell.
No, it'll be the same width.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying I want a free float, just like tube, a tubular handguard, so I could slip in a mock suppressor. So it's gonna look almost like an MP5 SD.
I guess in spirit with like the retro style, it would be kind of cool if you got like a wood one, like a wood just tube.
That would be very. That'll remind me of like Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, man, this is.
Yeah. But with like the wood, the AR.
This is what the NCR, like their special forces.
Yeah. But you know, like I do. Well, here's my philosophy on this: is that you know I try to make everything kind of more like uniquely my own.
Yeah.
Per se, you know, like I like to not be completely different from what everyone else has, but I just want it just to be just
slightly,
just a little bit, just a little bit different, you know. And like everybody who has a Car 15, they all set it up the same way. It's either the Blackout Down, or the Blood Diamond.
Yeah.
And for me, like
or plain.
Yeah, and you know it is a vibe, and I do appreciate the vibe, but for me, like I want to make it a little bit more different. And for me, the way I see my philosophy behind it is I just want to marry the old with the new.
I get that.
So that's why I'm saying it's blurst, because at the end of the day, it's not era correct. It's not history period correct. It's not historically accurate at all, you know, but it's like a fusion between like all the new school stuff and the old school stuff coming together.
It's fun. When you finally build it and it all comes together, I have a feeling that this XM177 build, this Car 15 build, is probably going to end up being your favorite gun in your collection.
It might be. Because honestly, like, I will say this ENC one for a full metal gun, it's ludicrously light.
By the way, this specific one, this XM177, it's on a shocker deal right now. It's on a shocker deal. I mean, it's super discounted. So just saying, throwing that out there.
But yeah, it's ludicrously light. This gun is exceptionally light.
Like you can one hand this thing all day. You're not gonna have any sort of problem.
I mean, also because I primary kitted weight guns, specifically their RM4s.
Yeah, hefty.
They're hefty. Even the QRFs, like their gearboxes and their bodies are solid. So they're on the heavier side. I will say like my Eve 9 is probably like the lightest. This is not the Eve 9, but their original series because all polymer, right? Yeah, all polymer is probably pretty light. But this is lighter than this. So this Car 15 is lighter than the Scarlet.
Yeah,
which is insane. This is a full polymer gun, by the way, and this is a full metal gun, and this is lighter. But I just love how, I mean, when I do plan on when I do eventually buy this thing, when my next paycheck hits, I am going to probably only thing I'm gonna do is unicorn barrel and bucking and change out the motor, and that's probably all I'm gonna be doing.
No, you're gonna put a MOSFET in there.
I do not want to put a MOSFET in there.
Put a new gear set?
I am not going to put in a new gear set.
He's not going to do it. He's going to pay someone to do it.
No. I will not. Because at the end of the day, I'm pretty against building out guns for the sake of building them out. Because at the end of the day, it just creates more risk factor for things just to go wrong.
Sure.
So I want to replace as minimal things as possible. So that way there's less chances of something breaking.
So what you're saying basically is KWA come out with a XM177.
Absolutely.
Actually, that would be the move. That would 100% be the move.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to tell him we're gonna cut it off, guys, because I'm about to go live.
Real quick.
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Break is brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, the Lord's chicken.
Lord's chicken.
But
The Lord's chicken.
don't forget, we're giving away how much money?
$4,300.
$4,300.
So far, no one have taken advantage of it.
Holy moly!
Man, I guess you don't want it. I guess you all don't want it.
It seems like we have to force people to take the money.
It's crazy,
dude.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody wants to be there.
And all it takes is $20 to be entered. Like, what the
All
heck?
right, guys. Fake winner, the non-winner only spent $38.
Yeah, and only had one entry.
What?
That's all it takes, man. Literally all it takes.
Wait. Why was it a fake one? Did you just not claim it?
He just wasn't there to claim it.
Yo, what a waste!
What a waste.
What a waste!
But all right, guys, we're gonna have to cut the Range Talk live stream because I'm about to go live and do the bonus raffles and stuff. So I'll see you in a couple minutes.
All right, guys. Take it easy, guys.
Later, y'all.